This is the February 2017 update for Himeko Sutori, and I am very pleased to tell you that the core gameplay is finished. Right now you can see that we are moving our army along the world map while we are listening to some background music and some environmental sound effects. And here we have a close-up of your army, and you can see that each one of your characters is individual and unique. And as we zoom out, you can see that we have a very large world to explore. We can see that there are some randomly generated enemy armies here. There are some slime armies here along the beach. We can sometimes see that there are wolf armies in the forest. We don't have any in the immediate vicinity, but there are probably some out there. Let's go ahead and attack this army of slimes next to us. The first thing that happens as we move onto the battlefield is that we have to place our lances. I previously organized the army into lances to save us some time. After we've placed all of our lances, we can press the Start Combat button, and then let's take a better look at the battlefield. You can see that the slimes are randomly placed. Some enemies are better organized, but I wanted slimes to be more scattered. If we were fighting an army of knights, mages, and clerics, for example, they would probably form a battle line. This battle is going to take a couple of minutes, so while I'm giving commentary on the battle, I'll also tell you a little bit about some of the other changes I had to make to Himeko Sutori this month. Before creating these semi-randomly generated armies, I first had to completely redo the save game system. Previously, the save game system only allowed you to save the information that was in your own army, but I had to make some changes to allow the game to save lots of information from lots of armies. The next thing I had to do was make some really massive optimizations. Unreal Engine 3, which I'm working in, was only meant to have maybe 10 pawns at most on the screen, and a pawn is a character controlled by either the computer or by a player. On the world map, I sometimes found that I was making as many as 5,000 pawns, which slowed the game down to the point that it was unplayable. But by thinking very carefully about what each character really needs and when they need them by, I was able to delay or put off entirely the creation of some of the objects in code that were slowing me down. And now the game runs as quickly as you see here, with thousands of characters in memory, and this is running on pretty modest hardware. Now, I'd just like to apologize for the bad music mix that we just heard there, the transition at the end. It sounded fine when I put it in, but for some reason it's not playing correctly as I'm recording this battle. I'm letting Unreal mix the music for me. I told it exactly how long to wait before starting the next track, but for some reason it didn't work, and so I might just have to set up the mix the way that I want in Adobe Audition and then import the entire mix. Also, as I'm recording the voiceover and watching this video very carefully, I'm noticing a lot of bugs that I need to go in and fix. There are some particles, for example, that are just out of control. They're not supposed to be flying around that far. So there's still plenty of bugs that I need to fix, but the game is playable. As for the overall development timeline, I think this is where we stand. There are a few bugs I still need to work out. I have just a couple of important features to add, specifically player input to level up abilities and loot at the end of the battle. After those are in, pretty much all the rest of my work is going to be producing content. When I have a critical mass of content ready, I'll build a simple campaign and a main menu for loading campaigns. I'll release my work to interested Kickstarter backers and maybe a few others, and most importantly, I'm going to release that with the campaign editor that I'm using. That will give backers and anyone else the opportunity to play a basic test of Himeko Sutori while I work on the main campaign, and I hope to get some feedback and bug reports to help out before I release the official version 1.0. Keep watching for Kickstarter updates and on the official website for more updates. That's pretty much everything I wanted to show you, so let's go ahead and skip to the end of the battle where you can see my rough transition back to the world map. Sorry again about the sound mixing. I'll have that all fixed before I make the release to you. Thanks for watching.